Guys, you're here with me, Jen the Taxidermy Witch, and we are talking about artichokes. Why do I put it right here next to my heart? Well, because heart's in the name when you hear artichoke. Artichoke hearts. That's like the most desired part, right? Well, let's find out what other parts are desired in magics and why, and I hope that I will remember to say at the end, or maybe I should just say at the beginning. We'll say it now. I could only find it in one book on artichokes, Wicca in the Kitchen by Scott Cunningham. But when I did some research, because I could only find it in one book, I saw this wicked thing online where this woman, she opened up the artichoke, got into the middle, like where the heart is, and then she squeezed out the juice into a bowl, and then she got one of her these, and she wrote on a piece of white paper something, okay? So it was like, there was this little bowl full of artichoke heart juice, and she dipped her like, special ink pen, glass pen, into the artichoke ink, and was writing on the paper. We don't know what she's writing, right? The whole video was silent. I'm like, what is she doing? Why isn't she saying what she's doing? It was awesome. At the end, okay, then after she writes the petition on the paper, then she gets her candle and it's lit. And she has the paper, and I thought, oh cool, she's going to burn the petition and it's going to like burn it into the universe, and the artichoke juice would help with that. No. Artichoke juice makes invisible ink. It goes on clear, and then when she held it over the fire, she never caught the paper on fire. She just got the flame to make the ink visible. It was so cool. And when she lifted up the paper and she got the flame under the whole thing, it said artichoke ink. It was so cool. Look up artichoke ink or search on YouTube artichokes and witchcraft. It turns out that I make promises to attach videos, and then I'm making too many videos to attach everything, so my apologies. But definitely try that invisible ink. And then now let's see what Scott Cunningham has to say about artichokes. Since there's not much to say, I'll just read this like little intro to his vegetable chapter. It says, vegetables. Wait a minute, you might be thinking, vegetables aren't as interesting as other foods? Perhaps. These green, red, purple, brown, white, yellow, and orange foods, however, are just as important as desserts in magic. We've been trained by our society to desire sweet foods and ignore veggies. Despite our transient desires, we can't limit ourselves to eating only sweets. That said, read on and enjoy yourself. Now, Scotty, I love you, but my opinion is different. If you're eating only fruits, then you can limit yourself to just sweets, and that's fully my opinion. I believe that fruit has everything your body needs and nothing that it doesn't. So, okay. Artichoke. The planet is Mars. The element is fire. Energy is protection. Lore. Greek legends state that the first artichoke was originally a beautiful woman. Awesome. Some angry god, frankly I don't know which, was so jealous of her beauty that he transformed her into an artichoke. Like, this isn't beautiful. This is not ugly. This is so bright, like bright, vibrant Kelly green. It's gorgeous. So shame on him. The artichoke seems to have originated from the Mediterranean region in the Canary Islands. This vegetable was enjoyed in ancient Rome as a luxury food. Excellent. The Romans preserved it in a brine or vinegar, much as we pack artichoke hearts in oil. Magical uses. The artichoke is certainly delicious because it is a member of the thistle family, and due to its flower's sharp points, and they are sharp at the edge of all these, the artichoke is eaten as part of a protective diet. Okay, so whatever you need to do to protect yourself as you're eating these, think of that protection that you need for yourself, okay? Flavor with garlic or bay leaves for additional protective energy. That's fantastic. And I also want to say the way that we eat them here. So we just throw this whole thing into boiling water, and then it boils. And I don't know how long we do it because I have to make a confession. When things are like cooked in the house, I normally don't do the cooking. I make the salads and the raw foods and the desserts and the things like that, right? That don't involve cooking, but honestly, Alex does the cooking. He's really good husband. So I don't know how long we boil these for, but I think it's till they're tender, and then you can literally pull off each leaf and, I don't want to, okay. Well, okay. You can't pull off the leaves when they're not cooked, apparently. But after it's been boiled, they just pull right out. And what you would do is, the bottom of the leaf here, there's a little bit of meat in there. And you just take your mouth, and you take your teeth, and your teeth will pull out the meat. And some people put butter or lemon juice on this. Or some people put mayonnaise on it. You know who you are. I think it's crazy. I don't think it's crazy. It's like aioli, like a little mayonnaise and lemon and garlic or something. It would be lovely, but in my opinion, this doesn't need anything. And then you could save these when you're done sucking the stuff out of them, put them in the dehydrator, and start a protection spell. Or you don't need to cook them at all, but if you wanted to get the food out and then use them for magic, you could definitely do both. Again, you guys, I'm going to say it. You need to get a dehydrator. Just get one that does not smell like jerky or liquid smoke, because once they've been used for meat, anything that's put in there is just going to smell like meat and liquid smoke. So if you do jerky, then just have a dehydrator for meat and then one for non-meat. And then I also have a dehydrator for raw meats. Like, okay, I took a lot of inspiration from Lady Gravedancer drying out those chicken feets, and I want to do up some chicken feet spells, and I'm really excited about that. So I've gotten a new dehydrator just for raw meats and things that I know that I don't want to eat out of. Just like I have a mortar and pestle for poisons, or for things that are like toxic, okay? Have a dehydrator for things like that too, in my opinion, okay? So artichokes, live them, love them. Very protective, very yummy, very nourishing, you guys, and very magical. So, check out that video on artichoke invisible ink. It was really surprising. I was surprised. I really enjoyed it. Have a beautiful day, you guys, and next we're talking about tamarind. Tamarind. Alright, come back for tamarind.